Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I have a get ready with me video. So it's not going to be like a straight makeup tutorial because I'm going to just be talking about like random things in this video. So I have already primed my skin and I primed it with the Sasha mattifier. I'll have all the products that I use down in the description box. I just realized like what I've known, I haven't done any like holiday makeup looks, any Christmas makeup looks, so I'm just gonna do a traditional like gold eye and red lip. I did one on my channel I think like 4 years ago, but I obviously wasn't as like skilled or experienced back then, so I'm gonna be doing it again. So I left my Sasha Buttercup setting powder at my sister's house, so I'm gonna be using the Banana Dreams. I'm going to be using the Banana Dreams loose powder. Her name is, on Instagram is Macy. She suggested this like earlier this year because I was looking for a different like setting powder besides the Sasha Buttercup, but that's my go-to. This one right here is a little bit like light and more neutral. It's not really yellow like the Sasha Buttercup setting powder, and I just put this on my brows before I do them just so they don't get like greasy. If you can't tell, if you follow me on Instagram, you guys already saw my septum piercing. I got it done last Saturday, which was the 15th. I just woke up and was like, I've been wanting to get a septum piercing for years, but I've been like too scared to do it. So I was like, I was gonna go with my sister, but she was busy and stuff. And then I was gonna ask Adrian, but he wanted to do his own thing that day. So I decided to just go by myself. And after I got it done, Adrian popped up in there. He popped up in there. So I have had my belly button pierced and it rejected. Like I kept it in for like 9 months and it just never healed. Like it just rejected. So I took it out and I have like a scar on it. So I regret getting my belly button pierced. I had my second holes pierced, but I let them close. I want to get those re-pierced. I had my right nostril pierced and I let it close like when I started teaching. But of course you guys know I do YouTube full time now, so I can be more, you know, more liberal with how I dress and, you know, piercings and tattoos and stuff like that. So if you follow me on Instagram, and I've mentioned this in videos and stuff, like on the 4th of July, my mom, my sister and I, we all got our noses pierced. So I got my left nostril pierced. And actually it took a lot longer for some reason to heal this time, and I was having issues with it, but like over the last month it's been cool. So it's like all the way healed now. I think it is. I'm not getting any bumps, because sometimes if you like hit your nostril when it's pierced, you'll get like that bump beside it, but it's all the way healed now. So out of all other piercings that I've had, this septum piercing was the least painful, and I like was deathly afraid. Like I had like bubble guts before I went and got this piercing. I was so nervous. You know that feeling like before you have to give like a presentation or something, like you're deathly afraid and stuff? I was super scared, but I was determined. I wanted to do it. So yeah, I was like, that's it. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, this was like a 3. It was like a 3, and that's crazy because my nostril made my eyes water, but the septum didn't do that. I'm like, I was in shock. So if you are somebody who wants to get your septum pierced, of course, make sure the place is like a nice place, but it was not bad at all. So let me get into my eyebrows. These get ready with me videos are long, so I hope you guys know that going into it. It's taking me a little time to get used to, but I think it's really cute. Like that first day I was in shock, but I think it's really cute. So for my eyebrows, I'm just gonna use the LA Colors Auto Liner. and I'm going to use it in 2 colors. I'm going to be using 662 to outline it, and this is in black brown, and I'm going to use 663 to kind of soften it up because I don't want my brows to be too harsh. So and on my head, I am wearing Ariana from GRWM. Honestly, this is like the only wig from GRWM that I like. I reviewed like a lot of them at the beginning of the year, and this one was the one that I've actually really liked. It's only $20, and it just gives me like, it's just the perfect like everyday wig, and for $20 I think it's perfect. I have it in a like a light brown color too. It's like a reddish brown. So if you're looking for a good everyday wig, I think this one is it. If they have a longer version on their website, I want to get it. I haven't like purchased too many of their wigs myself. I did purchase Ariana though myself. So I'm going to switch to 663 and do the top of my brow. It's a lighter brown. And I'm almost out of it, but the good thing about these auto liners is that they're like $1.50 at Dollar General, and I've been using them for years. I'm gonna try the Anastasia dip brow, like that's been around forever, but for now I'm gonna be continuing to use this. All right, to carve out my eyebrows, I am going to use my P. Louise base and some foundation mixed together. So for foundation, I'm going to use my Lancome Teint Idole in 450 Suede In, and I'm going to use my P. Louise base here. And if you haven't used it, like this is, I'm going to do like makeup favorites towards the end of the month, but this is going to be on that list. Like, I'm already telling you guys, but it's going to be on that list because now that I have it, I don't like doing my makeup without it. I feel like it does a great job with cut creases, and I mix a little bit into my foundation, and I just feel like it just looks so good. It makes my eyebrows look really, really clean and crisp. So to carve my brows out, I'm going to use the M124 brush from Morphe to carve it out. So let's talk about 2018 in general. Like, some people have not enjoyed 2018, which I understand. Like, not everybody's gonna have like good years. I feel like 2018 for me personally has been a very, very good year. 2016 was terrible. That's when I started teaching. That's when I started teaching. Like, a lot of people passed away in general. 2016 was terrible. 2017 was not that good either. The only thing that came good from 2017 for me was when I got married. Like, I'm trying to think of other things that happened, but overall, me getting married was the best thing about 2017. 2018 has been great. It's been great. So I do set goals for myself every year, and one of my goals was to reach 100K on my channel, and I haven't reached that yet. I'm at 93K right now, but I'm not mad about it at all though. Like, I'm doing well on my channel in my opinion, and I'm not gonna get down about it. It's gonna happen eventually. It's gonna happen. So I didn't accomplish that goal of reaching 100K, but another goal was to leave my teaching job, and I wrote that down, like, leave your job. Like, whether I was gonna go full-time with YouTube or not, like, I just needed to leave it, just mentally. And if you are a teacher, you probably know, like, nobody knows what it's like to be a teacher. It's very, very difficult. And towards the end, actually, this was actually the best year I had with teaching. I taught for 2.5 years at a middle school as an art teacher, and it was horrible. until this year, actually. So I just, I got into the groove of things, and I understood like how classroom management worked and everything. Like, I finally got it. But when I finally got it is when I decided it's time to go. It was time to go. And I didn't just leave my job without, making sure finances and everything were gonna be consistent. My finances with YouTube didn't get consistent until 2017. So that's another good thing about 2017. I paid a lot of like my wedding expenses with YouTube money. Like my teacher salary was not good, and most people know that teachers don't make that much money anyway. So yeah, YouTube helped pay for a lot of our wedding. So once I saw how much I contributed to paying the wedding with my YouTube money, I was like, if I had the time to just do YouTube full time, I could really, make some money out here. So that's what I did. I thought about it, and I'm not one of those people that will complain and not do anything about it, because I know a lot of people complain about different things and they just never, take the jump. So I did make like 2 videos about like my teaching experience and how unhappy I was. And I decided, instead of being unhappy, I was gonna leave. And on April, that week after spring break, I didn't sign my contract. So I'm just so proud of me for doing that, because I'm somebody that's a rule follower and, scared to do different things. But I did it, and so far it's been very positive. Like, even if I do have to go back to teaching or do something else eventually, I'm proud that I actually tried it, So that has been the biggest goal that I accomplished this year. I left my full-time job as a teacher, and I am venturing into entrepreneurship. And I just think that's awesome. That's just very exciting. And it's also very scary, because I can be very shy and anxious and deal with anxiety and stuff, but I'm doing something that scares me, and it's been positive so far. So actually, next year I'm going to be teaching a class on my YouTube experience with a beauty academy in my local area, which is very scary for me. But I feel like that's when my teaching background is going to kick in. It's definitely different teaching adults versus children. But the cool thing about adults is they want to be there, and they're going to be paying to be there. So, but I'm already very nervous, but I'm going to make like a lesson plan and everything, so it's professional and has like a nice flow to it. So I'm probably going to be shaking when I speak, but it's still going to be good. So I'm definitely stepping outside of my comfort zone. So I'm just going to finish off my eyebrows, but something else, like a goal for 2019 is just to keep going with my channel and just, growing it and upgrading things that need to be upgraded and rebranding where I need to rebrand and stuff like that. Another goal for me is to lose some weight. I want to lose about 30 pounds. And if you follow me on Instagram, like everybody on my Instagram, like they get the scoop on a lot of things faster than my YouTube family, just because it's just easier to post real quick on Instagram. But I was asking questions about like weight loss and stuff on my Insta story about a month ago or so. And I just got a lot of different feedback from different people. And so I have started a weight loss journey. And so far I have lost about 6 pounds, and it's only been about 2 weeks. So that's really exciting. Like, the only thing I've been doing so far is just eating less. Like, I have been eating a lot, like, and now that I'm like eating better, it's like, was I just eating just because? Like, am I even really hungry right now? So I've dropped 6 pounds already, and I've been using my MyFitnessPal app sometimes, and I have started to exercise as well. Like, really not like hardcore exercise because I'm not there yet, but I've been on the treadmill and like the exercise bike and stuff, just taking it easy. But when you live like a sedentary lifestyle and you're not active much at all, I think your body just responds to exercise really fast, and then the weight just starts to come off. So I am down 6 pounds. I would like to lose about 30 pounds. I don't want to get too small though, because some of the curves that I've gotten from the weight gain, I think it looks good on me. I don't want to lose too much weight, but I do miss having a flat stomach. Like, I took that for granted. I've never been the type to have abs though. I've never had abs in my whole life. I just want my stomach to be flat. I want my arms to be a little bit smaller, and I want my face just to slim down just a little bit. But otherwise, I like what's happening with my body. And some people are asking me like, am I pregnant and stuff? Which to me is rude to ask somebody if they're pregnant, but I know I'm a YouTuber and people will ask anything. But I just wouldn't ask somebody that if I don't know them personally. But I am not. I just gained some weight ever since I started gaining weight like July of 2017. So I had a few people ask, am I going to be doing vlogs in the future? I used to be really open to doing vlogs and stuff, but I've seen it's some weirdos on the internet, y'all, like some weird people on the internet. And I don't know if I want to just be putting our everyday life and relationship out there like that anymore. And this one lady, she rubbed me the wrong way earlier this year. Like, she was like complaining that I don't put you guys know how like in my videos I'll say, I've had this wig for a while, I'm just now getting to review it. Nothing wrong with that. I don't think it is. Like, it's not a big deal, but she got kind of like, I just wish you put your videos up like quicker or something like that. And I was like, I got offended by that. And then she was like, it's not like you got kids to worry about. She said it's not like you have kids, as like a response to why I should have my videos up like right away. And that pissed me off because, like, what if I was a person that had a miscarriage or something and you said it's not like I have kids? Like, and she said she was from South Carolina too. So, girl, I don't care if you from up the street. Like, don't mention my family like that. And I don't have kids, but people assume like just because you don't have kids, like you don't have a life, or you supposed to have things like out right away. I don't know. I just thought that was super stank that she said that. And yeah, people just be trying it a lot. And I try to be like professional on my channel and not go back and forth, but if you're a YouTuber, sometimes you do have to go back and forth with people because they think they can say whatever they want. And I'm a nice person, but I'm not that nice. So I just was not feeling her saying that. So I don't know if I'm gonna do vlogs. If I do, it's gonna be like super spaced out. It's not gonna be like a everyday thing. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this P. Louise base on my lid. I was asking people what were some of their favorite Christmas songs, and I asked them that on my Insta story, and I got like a lot of responses from different people. And I forgot her name. I think her name is Dominique. I could be wrong, but she posted about Ariana Grande's EP, Christmas EP called Christmas and Chill. And I had never heard of it, but I know Ariana Grande sings really well. So I was like, okay, let me look this up. And I've been listening to it ever since she told me that. Like, it's so good. It came out in 2015, so it's old. And I'm late, of course, but I just thought that was cute. I don't think it's corny. I think it's a cute Christmas album. I'm going to be using the Box of Crayons palette here. You guys know I love this palette because it has pretty much all the colors that you need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be experimenting. I like to do my eyes off camera, like one eye, just so I can get it right. But I'm just going to go at it today. I am going to start off with brown here, and I'm going to pack that in my crease. And then I'm probably going to blend it out with red. So use this Profusion brush here. It's a dual-ended brush. And I'm going to use like the fluffy blending side. And I'm going to pack that in my crease. Participated in the December wig sale. It was very successful and it went fast. This is the biggest wig sale I've ever had so far. I think this one was 25 boxes. I usually have somewhere around like 18 or something like that. And everything got sold out within like the first like 15 minutes or so. And some people were getting upset, and I get it, but I did mention in the informational video that it goes really fast and it's first come first serve. I have like no idea how some people get their boxes, because some people I've noticed, like when I'm going through the list of whoever's bought stuff, like there's repeat buyers. Some people just know how to do it, and I don't know how to do it because I'm not purchasing it. So I guess if you're somebody who's purchased from my sale before successfully, you can give some people some help down below. In my closet again, I still have a ton of wigs, and I think I'm gonna have another wig sale in January, just because like when you have like hundreds of wigs, you don't get to enjoy them because you have so many of them. So I'm gonna try to just have a smaller amount of wigs just so I can wear them more frequently, because some of them are just gorgeous and I just don't get around to wearing them. So I'm gonna try and get this red right here, and I don't have too many red eyeshadows in my collection, and I'm gonna blend that brown out with this Luxie 229 tapered blending brush. We'll go see how that works. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have another wig sale in January. And coming up on my channel, some things. I am gonna be having a wig favorites video coming up, so look out for that. This year I'm gonna do a synthetic video and a human hair video, because I reviewed a ton of human hair videos, human hair wigs this year, more than any other year. So, and I'm looking forward to getting finished with all of my wig reviews and stuff, because they are my first priority on my channel. That's why I don't have a lot of makeup videos like all the time, because those are the ones that, you know, keep the lights on. So I'm looking forward to be done with them for the month so I can wear some of my favorite wigs. Like I miss wearing my braided wig. That wig is just amazing. I recently bought another braided wig from Elise Rio. I think that's how it's pronounced. And I know some people have already heard of that company, but this one was more expensive than the box braid wig that I bought but I think it's going to be really nice. So I'm going to go into that tan color right here with this fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to blend out that red a little bit because it's a little bit, I don't know, it needs to be toned down just a bit. So I'm just doing that on the edge. I was talking to my mom and Adrian, and I was like, Christmas is not as fun if you don't have, I don't know, if you don't have kids or you don't have like kids in your family and stuff. Like our family, we don't have any, like my sister doesn't have kids, my brother doesn't have kids, and I don't have kids. Like Christmas is just so much more fun through the eyes of children. Like I'm still gonna have a good time, but it's just, kids are really cool for the, like during Christmas time. It's just not as fun, but that's okay. So in 2019, your girl is gonna turn 29, which is crazy. Like I don't even feel this old. It's just, it's like one day you just look up and you're almost 30. It's really crazy. I wanted to go to Disney World, but for some reason I'm just like, I don't think I want to go anymore. Eventually I do. I think the reason why I don't want to go anymore is just because I think it's more fun when you have kids to go with. Like I think when me and Adrian decide to have children, like when they turn like 4 or 5, that's when I want to go back to Disney World. But for my birthday, I don't think I want to go there anymore. I want to go somewhere else. So I'm going to put some more brown in my crease and then go back in with the red. I'm just going to do one eye on camera because this video is going to be long, y'all. I think my last video before, I'm going to put my last video up probably on the 23rd. And then I'm not going to post on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. But then I'll probably be back the day after Christmas because I do have some videos I have to get out. If you follow my Instagram, you guys saw my nails. They're from this lady in the upstate of South Carolina. Her page is called Claw Queens, and they just look so pretty. Like I show her this picture I found on Pinterest, and she nailed it. She's like really, really good, really, really good. And we don't have too many like really good nail techs around here, in my opinion. So I found her on Instagram, and I'm so glad. Ever since I've been going to her, like all of my nail fantasies have come true. Yeah, so this is my first time trying stiletto nails, like this shape. And these are super like stiletto, like super sharp. The first day I low-key stabbed myself. So like I didn't draw blood, but one of my pinky nails did go like poking one of my other fingers. And I got to get used to this shape. I think I might be too clumsy for stiletto nails. I might need to try almond, but these nails are so pretty. When I get some downtime, I asked everybody like what were their favorite Christmas movies and stuff. And I got some really cool suggestions that I've never heard of. So I'm gonna watch them when I get the time. All right, so this looks pretty good. Like this doesn't look like red, brown. I think it looks nicely blended. I'm probably gonna put a little bit more red because I do want it to punch a little bit. I got some fashion hauls coming up for you guys. I don't do fashion hauls very often on my channel because I'm buying the stuff myself, and it's kind of, I don't want to just be buying a bunch of clothes and not have a place to put them. Other reasons too, but I don't want to just buy clothes like constantly just for videos. And I live in an apartment, so I don't have like a ton of space for that anyway. But yeah, I did a haul from Forever 21, which was very successful. And then I did a haul from Boohoo. So I'm going to do a try on haul for you guys very soon. So yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to do a cut crease. Surprise, surprise. because I do want a gold lid. And I'm using my P. Louise base, and I'm just gonna go in with the Morphe M124 brush and start to cut my crease. Alright, so for the gold, I am going to use Tricky Jester. This is from JCat. This is their Prismetal Eye Chrome Eye Mousse. That's what it looks like. It looks very yellow on camera, so, but it's like a goldish yellow. I might have to mix it with something else because that's looking kind of yellow. But we'll see what it looks like on my lid. This has such a unique texture. I started using this back in October, I think. October or September, and I think it's amazing. And it's only $6. So that's gold. It's just like a yellow gold. So I'm gonna... Adrian just got home, so I had to say hey to him. So I'm just using this JCat eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna put that all over my lid. That's what I should have asked for Christmas. More of these eyeshadows. Cause it just goes on so smooth. It's like silk. And it's only $6. I'm gonna go back in with that Profusion brush and go in the brown and just start to drag it into the gold. Probably need a smaller brush for this. I'll switch to something else. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to my Royal and Langnickel Smoky Eye brush. So the eyeshadow is starting to kind of crumb up just a little bit. I think it's because I put too much, but I'm gonna make it work. Try this glitter that I got from Mermaid Scales. This is Golden Pearl. I think I might try it. This is like real chunky glitter though, so. So I'm gonna take some glitter primer from NYX, and I'm gonna put that on the back of my hand. And I cleaned off my Morphe M24 brush, this brush here, and I'm just gonna put some of that glue or that primer on this brush. And I'm just gonna put it on my lid. I'm gonna go ahead and put my lashes on. I'm gonna be using the Bold Face Power Pair. And I've been raving about this company for the last month. And they're like the only lashes I've been using lately. So here is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this get ready with me video. I know towards the end of my get ready with me videos I just stop talking and do my makeup, but I'm going to get it together eventually. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. If you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure your notifications are turned on, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.